Is Clix in his prime? Renegade Raider is back. That's crazy. Chad, do we really think Clix is in his prime? Like, that's bold to say, man. That's really bold to say. Of Clix being in his prime. K-Dog's so close to 100K, so make sure y'all go sub to him.
Cash cups have officially concluded, and we might have to start to ask the question on, is Clix back in his prime?
Okay, it's just crazy to start with that. Like, bro, are we serious? That's crazy.
We also saw the Renegade Raider get added.
Yeah, that's insane too.
Today. We have so much to talk about. Real quick before video starts though, please subscribe to the
And like I said, make sure y'all go sub to him. Look how close he is to 100K. He's so close. Make sure y'all go sub to him. Keep going.
So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe right now and turn on notifications. If you guys are going to be buying the Renegade Raider in the item shop, please use code K-Dog in the Fortnite item shop.
Zesty photo back, bro.
How much I would appreciate
Zestiest I've ever seen.
Use my code when buying any of these cosmetics. Let's start off by going over NA and go over every single player that is going to be qualifying for the finals now. Starting off with, in first place, a trio that has just been so dominant all season long of Batman Booga, Mason.
They're a gross trio, bro, for no reason.
With 1,100
use code AJ7 Matrix. Yeah, if you want to support me, hey, make sure you use my code AJ7 Matrix. That helps out a lot.
Point record ever since these divisional cups got added, and this trio just looks so good right now. They had an average placement of 8.6 and an average elim of 15.7.
That's gross.
For a while now, but I don't even think we can call this trio underrated anymore. Everybody knows how good they are. And in second place is the trio of Rapid, Poyo, and Bullets on 983. Now this trio won 3 out of
I could have sworn they did so, but apparently they're doing good, so fair enough to them. Fair enough to them.
There's 16 games. They had an average placement of 8.8 and an average elims of 13.4. I think these guys are due for a good finals placement, hopefully, because they have been kind of slow recently, but I'm hoping to see them back up on the top of the finals.
Code AJ7 to gift and stuff.
Trio of Cold, Ritual, and Peterball.
Who was first? So it was Batman, Booga, Iyamzo, and the other guy. Sorry, I don't know who's on the full trio. You know what? We'll go back. I don't want to disrespect. Batman, Booga, Mason, and Niamzo. These are a really good trio.
Cups got added, and this trio just looks so knows how. Now this trio won 3 out of their 16 games. They had an average placement of 8.8 and an average elims of 13.4. I think these guys are due for a good finals placement, hopefully, because they have been kind of slow recently, but I'm hoping to see them back up on the top of the finals leaderboard soon. Third place is the trio of Cold, Ritual, and Peterball.
Third is crazy. I was not expecting a third. How is Clix in his prime if top 3 aren't here?
These guys finished with 916 points and won 2 out of their 20 games. They had an average placement of 14.5 and an average elims of 14. Once again, they led the total elims on the day, getting 280 total eliminations, just barely beating out Batman, Booga, Mason, and Iyamzo, though.
Iyamzo must start attacking. Wait. Do we think Iyamzo started hacking? Cause no, seriously, what do y'all think? Do y'all think Iyamzo started hacking? I don't think he did, bro. I don't know, maybe. I don't think he did.
More elims than them. The amount that this trio be W King though is absolutely insane. If we just look at their match history from today, they got a 28 elimination win, then a 27 elimination,
yeah, this is
25
gross.
elimination 10, 13 elimination 15,
they're third.
Elimination 19,
this is third place doing this.
17th and a 15 elimination 6th. Obviously, this team literally does.
Iyamzo doesn't suck. I can't lie, bro. He's goated
every single time. So playing day 2 is kind of useless for them. For anybody saying, "Oh, why is Peterbot in third place? Like he should be winning everything." It's kind of clear that they are just W King every single game, and they.
Okay, if anyone's asking why is Peterbot not winning, bro, get it out of your mouth.
Don't really care about opens at all. Fourth place is Shadow Curve and Tyler on 851. Fifth is Ozone.
Oh, I don't know if you guys heard. I'm gonna stop pausing so much, but after this statement, bro, a good like 50 players in like the top of the tournament got banned. Like literally like a chunk of like 50 players got banned. It was gross.
Deer and Chance on 849. 6th is
got good from nowhere.
7th is Arc, Trashy, and Bylox. 8th is Seek, G Money, and Osid. And 9th is actually Muzz.
Bottom tier, bro. Oh, whoa, they got.
So these guys were able to win 3, and they only played 13 games total. Because after they qualified, Clix had decided to go play West because there really wasn't any need to just like farm extra points to just get higher up on the leaderboard once you're already qualified. But the kind of crazy thing about this trio is Clix has been the person IGLing ever since Rise has went on vacation. So if you guys are wondering,
yo, so like, why do these pros just like go on vacation randomly during the tournament? You know, I mean, like,
No,
they
he
got
did
a
not
tournament
get
to play,
dropped.
bro.
He is just currently taking a little vacation. But this trio literally had an average placement of 5.6 with Clix IGLing and still got an average elims of 10.2. If we just go over their match history from today, they got a 19
I mean,
elimination
I can't say much. I haven't streamed in 2 days, but like, come on.
with 15 elimination third, 18 elimination win, and then a 7 elimination 19th in their very final game, which is literally like their only real struggle game. So they legit just played 6 games today and were still able to place inside the top 10. Clix just
That's
looks
gross.
so good right now, and I really do hope they can continue to perform in the finals. And then rounding out the top 10 was
You think
Evan.
he's
We
glazing
already
Clix?
covered those top 33 trios that are going to be moving on to finals. So some other big names is like
I think that was just like-
Acorn and Kanade in 11th.
Yo, Kanata in 11th. Let's go. W. My fault. I need to get out of my
Skittles
mouth.
and
My
Chimp
fault.
in 13th, Bucky Okus and Craze in 14th, Reet Booga and Threats in 18th.
Dang,
And those
that's
are
bad.
basically all the big name teams that are going to be in the finals. We also didn't really have any like super big names not be able to qualify. So let's actually move on to my top 5 finals predictions for the finals now. All right, so starting off with in 5th place, I'm going to go with Clix, Muzz, and
If he thinks that's gonna get 5th, I can see that. I can see 5th place being that. But we're seeing our top 5 predictions from K-Dog.
The reason why I don't have them higher up on this list is just because Clix has not IGO'd a set lobby finals in such a long time. So I think they definitely do have the potential to top 5, but I also wouldn't be too surprised if they dudded out just because Clix really hasn't had like those set lobby IGLing experiences in a very long time. 4th place, I'm gonna go with the trio of Pollo, Bolts, and Rapid. Now I think this team is just due for a top 5.
Chat, what do y'all think of that
After
team
kinda
of Pollo,
struggling in
Bolts, and
week one,
Rapid?
I think a 4th place is very doable for this team. 3rd place, I'm gonna go with Kanata, Acorn, and Agers. They have just looked
W.
like a top 3 trio all season long, and I think they are going to continue with that run, placing 3rd. And then the top 2 teams I think are debatable, but in 2nd place, I'm gonna go with the trio of Batman Booga, Mason, and Iamzo. Now these guys,
Yeah.
like I said earlier, have
Randoms?
just looked so dominant all season, as well as just the last.
I don't think you know
couple seasons,
competitive
and ever
there.
since they formed as a trio in general, they definitely do have win potential, but it is going to be very hard to beat the trio of Peterbot, Cold, and Ritual, especially with
Facts.
these guys literally coming off of a 150-point win last week. I really don't know how you stop this trio, especially in a set lobby final, but that is my
2 of the top
5.
fraggers in the
Remember,
game
let
on
me
the
know
same
your guys'
team.
own top 5 in the comment section down below. Some other big news that we got is Cooper actually tweeted out that he is playing the rest of the season with Sphinx and Vidil. So yes,
Oh,
this
what?
does mean that Vidil is moving from EU to NA to play with Cooper and Sphinx now. It is kind of crazy because like Cooper, Sphinx, and Noxy really haven't even looked that bad. They were even able to qualify for the finals, and Cooper also just tweeted out and he said, anyone trying to snake for finals, me and Sphinx need one. Noxy isn't playing. He said that Noxy literally knew about
W
the
Noxy.
beginning of the season, but I guess he still just isn't taking the news too well.
Wait,
So
why?
literally-
We told bro a month ago he's feeling, and that's we are playing with Vidil, and he's D1, and he's willingly playing with us, bro. It's not on us.
about since the beginning of the season, but I guess he still just isn't taking the news too well. But this is
So
going
bro's
to be
butthurt.
a very fun trio to watch in the future now. Also, yes, Renegade Raider is literally back, and you can legit buy it in the item
Renegade
shop.
Raider.
I've seen a lot of mixed reactions to this from like the whole Fortnite community and just the
I have not seen
tournament
one
in
person
general.
pissed
So
off.
let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. But let's move on to EU now. Now on EU, we got some big news for you Marvel and Mr. Savage fans out there, as well as a lot of big names that were not able to qual last week are now going to be in the finals for the first time this chapter. Let's start off with the first place team of Sky, Refsguard, and Scroll though.
Who?
Now nobody on EU
Sorry.
was able to break the 1,000 points barrier this week, but these guys finished with 930 points and won 4 out of their 15 games. Now this year had an average placement of 7.8 and an average elims of 11.4. I still don't think people are giving this trio enough respect. I think they definitely have the potential to be a top 3 Grands team
I
if
just
they
don't know this
continue to
trio.
grind together. These guys are just all so underrated, and I really hope that they pop off.
Oh, they're just
the
underrated,
Second
okay.
place is CZB, Eclipse, and Nathan on 823. Third is Shark, Zhu, and Z
I don't
Andy
know
in
anyone here.
804. Another very underrated team.
I only know
Fourth
big names
is
from
Pablo
EU, though.
Kira and Bevies on 781. Fifth is Pix, Darm, and Demas on 765.
I only know Team 7.
Sixth is Stormy Wright. 7th is Marius on 717. 8 is Art Skill. 9th is Tripper and Thomas.
I know
and
9th
Doxy.
and 10th.
And then rounding out the top 10.
10th
is
should be
7th,
big.
Ari and Cammy on 700 points and winning 2 out of their 18 games. Since we are looking for those top 33 teams though, some other big names is like Giannis, Noah Riley, and Rezon in 12th.
Hey, I know that team.
With 697 points. If you guys missed last week, this team was unable to qualify for finals last week.
That's
so this
gross.
is the first time we are going to see them in an FNCS Division 1 Cup Finals, so I am very excited to see how they go. 13th place was Mongrel, Mr. Savage.
That's surprising.
695. Now these guys were able to win 1 out of their 18 games.
Dang, they played 18 games. Okay, that's why.
And an average elims of 5.8. If we just look at their match history from today, they got a 3 elimination 5th, a 4 elimination 4th.
I mean, it's consistent except for the last game.
1 elimination 18th, 1 elimination 22nd, and a 18 elimination win. This trio was honestly super consistent today, and something that I know a lot of you guys are going to be happy about is the trio that was actually contesting Margle and Mr. Savage off spawn at Bird of Huddy's trio finished in 3rd and 8th place, so these guys will not be contesting Margle and Mr. Savage, most likely meaning that they are going to be uncontested in finals. Obviously, any team could still contest them, but as of right now, that really was the only like notable team that was saying that they are going to be contesting them. So hopefully they're able to be on con tomorrow, and we will finally get to see how they do in actual set lobby finals. 14th place was Neferzi, Vania, and Pixie on 691.
Oh, I know that team.
16th was iDrop, Shulex, and Tayson on 681.
Actually, a pretty good leaderboard on EU.
Finished in 20th, Vico, Vino, and Flixie in 21st.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. NA was way more disappointing.
Every single one of their opens games. These guys literally already almost qualify at the end of day 1, and they could honestly probably qualify from just W King every single one of their games if they wanted to. Swizzy, Queasy, and Merstash finished in 27th. Ping, Walks, and Malibuka in 31st. And those are basically all of the big name teams that are in finals. It is literally just such a stacked finals with this new 2-day qualifier format. So many big name teams are able to make it. But then again, that also means that there is a lot of big name teams just missing out on qualification, like Pink, Nebs, and Tajino in 37th. Huddy's trio that we went over earlier in 38th. Hen in 47th, and still a lot of other big names as well. Let's go over the official finals map now, and we only really have a couple of trios contesting each other.
This looks crazy.
Contested by Momsy at Seaport City. Tayson, Trilix, and iDrop are contesting Stormy Right, and those are
Queasy's team and Tayson's team are both
that are being contested. And as you can tell, Mr. Savage, Mongrel, and Panzer are officially uncontested. Let's move on to my actual top 5 now for finals. Starting off with in 5th place, I'm gonna go with a little bit of a wild card pick of Shark, Zhu, and Z and
who the frick are these guys?
Been popping off in qualifiers recently. They have looked so good.
That profile picture on Twitter looked tough though.
A top 5 in the finals. 4th place, I'm gonna go with the team that I feel like a lot of people have been sleeping on recently of Malibuka, Ping, and Walks. Now these guys absolutely dominated like week 1 of opens and then kind of dudded in the finals, but I think they are going to have a better game plan this week, and I definitely think they could finish inside that top 4. Now 3rd place is a team that seems like they're just always inside the top 3 in finals of Cammy, Seti, and Hari. This is definitely a top 5 trio in the entire world right now, and I really see no reason why they couldn't place inside that top 3. 2nd place, I might go with another like wild card type of pick, but I am going with Sky, Refskirt, and Scroll, the winner of the overall opens. Now last week when Ping Walks to Malibuka 1 opens, they absolutely dudded finals like I said earlier, so hopefully there's not like a 1st place on opens curse on EU, and I am going to predict them to finish in 2nd place.
First 1st place opens curse.
Last week from
the heck does that mean?
Flixie. I just don't think you can
Who's
put
that guy?
a team in that number 1 spot until they really show us otherwise. This trio was literally able to win a set lobbies finals only playing 3 end games out. Like if you were predicting any other trio to be
Nah, that's crazy. So 1st place, they got 22 bans, only live for 3 games off spawn, played bad off spawn. That's gross. Wow. Dude, that's gross. They won by like 50 points too. They won by 50 points. That's disgusting.
In your 1st place spot, besides Vino, Vico, and Flixie, I honestly just think you're kind of sick. Other than that though, remember, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, as we are
Dog.
less than 600.
That's crazy. Like, that's a lot. That's crazy. That's a lot. But that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I mean, NA, low-key looks a little bit chopped. But, like, EU, I feel like it's fully expected of who's going to win. Nah, I mean, NA, like, it's such a wild card. Like, I mean, 1st place, I feel like we know 1st place. Nah, I mean. But I feel like EU is such up in the air. Nah, I mean. Like. Nah, I mean.